This is not challenging because it's every single time we vote, every single election in Oklahoma. It's funny to me, the number of people that come and say, how would this ever work? And I just smile and go, well, we figured it out. Everybody else knows how to be able to do this. In every election in Oklahoma, every single person who votes has to show ID. And I mean every single person who votes, in person or by mail. Our mail-in votes in Oklahoma are done when they actually show up at a spot to be able to mail in and get a notary to be able to look at their ID, to be able to take the envelope that's about to be matched, to match the name that's on the envelope and the name of the ID, and then it actually is notarized and then goes in the mail. Every person who votes in Oklahoma, whether by mail or in person, has to show ID. And you know what? We have a lot of people that show up to vote. This is not challenging here. And it's the most simple, basic thing that we actually deal with when we talk about the Save America Act, this basic principle that citizens vote and you have to show ID. You can't just walk up and say, my name is John Smith and I should be on that list somewhere, check off that's me. You have to actually verify that that's actually you at that point. So we know one vote for one person, and that's all they get. It's also interesting to me when I think about this most basic element, that is, you have to be a citizen to vote. And I have some of my colleagues that will go back to the 1965 Voting Rights Act. And I go, do you realize the 1965 Voting Rights Act begins with the phrase, all citizens? That's how it starts. All citizens. It was the most basic principle of that bill, began with the simple statement of all citizens. This is a simple trust and verify piece that we're trying to be able to put into place to say, we've already agreed that this should only be for citizens. We've already agreed that there should be consequences if you're not a citizen, but we're just not verifying it and checking it. Again, I have folks that have caught me and have said, well, this is just a non-issue. Non-citizens just don't vote. In Oklahoma, several years ago, we actually passed a law, a state law in Oklahoma that was pretty simple and straightforward. The state law was, if someone comes into jury duty and says before a judge, I'm not eligible to serve in jury duty, though I've been called, I'm not eligible to be able to serve because I'm not a citizen. If they say that, then by state law now, we have to check the voter roll to see if they're also registered to vote. If they are, and we have found folks that are, their name is automatically dropped from the voter roll. It's the way that we're doing it in Oklahoma, to be able to find ways to say if there's someone who is not a citizen of the United States and is in violation of the 1965 Voting Rights Act, that we are making sure their name is being purged off the voter roll, so it is only citizens of the United States that are actually voting in our elections. You know what? We still have elections. We still vote. Somehow we as Oklahomans have figured it out. So we say to the rest of the country, we do ID all the time. We check citizenship all the time on it. This is a common sense provision that we want to be able to bring to the nation that is already statutory. Let's actually just have implementing legislation with it.